This is Wake Up Classy 97, the podcast, and it's a replay of today's full show.
It's Monday, December 23rd. Today on the show, Jared Leto is going to play Skeletor.
It's a bad pick, in my opinion.
We've nearly finished wrapping presents. I thought we were done, and then we found another pile.
Well, as you do.
Have you ever seen a raccoon wear a hat?
I have. It's a nice, classy hat.
It was a last-minute shopping frenzy for a bunch of dudes this weekend.
And when I go out into the frenzy later today, it's going to be me and a bunch of other dudes in a frenzy.
Josh is struggling with some inconsiderate behavior he witnessed.
I just want people to be kinder. That's all.
Good luck. We watched 400 UTVs drive past us for an hour.
It was
You
neat.
tallied up all the points.
I did.
My favorite part was that as I'm watching all the cool lights and the displays, you go, oh, that's a nice heater. And Beck goes, oh, those are cool light covers.
Yeah.
You guys are checking out
We're shopping for parts.
I want to make sandwich wrestling a new tradition.
I don't know about it.
Not tuna fish sandwich wrestling,
Yes,
though.
tuna fish sandwich wrestling.
Josh spotted a trap before he fell in it. It's not a trap.
It's a trap.
Not a trap.
It's a trap.
Our friends are really funny actors.
That's true. That's just true.
That's
Yeah.
just true facts. I have a very festive spreadsheet.
Do you keep it in just red and green?
No.
Or you have all kinds of colors.
There's all kinds of colors.
Wow, good
Everybody
for
has
you.
its own unique thing.
Good for you.
Yeah, I know. There are some very unusual holiday traditions in other countries, like the Yule Lads.
And meat hook.
I didn't know about Meat Hook.
Yeah, he's in there.
And we've not crossed the winter solstice.
Oh, now.
And we've now crossed the winter solstice.
I'll fix that. It's now, not. Okay. Hey, thanks for checking out the show. Subscribe wherever you're listening and rate the show so we can let other people know about it. Find us on socials and on YouTube. Just search Wake Up Classy 97.
Just search it. Listen, do we have to do everything for you? Just search it.
Just search Wake Up Classy 97 and follow us. Okay, thanks.
Enjoy the show.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
Hey, good morning.
Hey.
It's Josh and Chantel, and it is, what do they call it? Christmas Adam? Is that what they call it?
Yep.
Tomorrow is Christmas Eve, so apparently they call today Christmas Adam. You know, whatever.
2 days. 2 days
Yeah.
till the big day.
Can you believe it? Tomorrow is Christmas Eve?
I think we've got a couple of loose ends to wrap up, just a couple,
Mm-hmm.
and then we're done.
I've got to go shopping because I found new information. We'll talk about that later.
Oh,
Yeah. So,
interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Got a
It's-
few things I got to take care of.
It's the new information.
I'll talk about it later in the show.
Okay.
You'll find out new information. I found out new information. Everybody will find out new information. It's Christmas movie marathon day. We've been watching a bunch of different ones. You've been trying to watch not the typical ones, but
Right.
last night we did watch A Christmas Story,
Yes.
which was
Because that
great.
one's one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's so
So
good.
I couldn't let Christmas go without watching that one.
Yeah. We got to get a Christmas Charlie Brown in there at some point.
Did we?
What is your hatred of Charlie Brown? I didn't get to watch The Great Pumpkin.
I didn't say you couldn't watch it.
Really?
I just do. I have to be a part of that viewing.
I guess not. We'll do all the Christmas things
Josh,
that Chantel
no,
wants to do.
That's so wrong.
Uh-huh.
I watched movies without you. I was like, this is what I want to watch. I'm going to watch it. You just happened to stop by and be like, what's this?
You
I'll
mean
watch
stopped by the main part of the house where you were watching TV?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you put Charlie Brown on, maybe I'll
Yeah.
stop by and watch, but I don't know if I'll watch the whole thing.
Wow.
It feels a little boring to me. That's all. I'm just being honest. It's Christmas.
Yeah. A Charlie Brown Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, it is Monday. It's Josh and Chantel. We're in the studio. We will not be in the studio tomorrow or on Wednesday, but then we'll be back on Thursday and Friday.
Correct.
So
You said all the correct things.
You get 3 new shows this week, and then you get to take tomorrow and Wednesday off.
Just Christmas music.
Yeah.
Tomorrow and Wednesday.
And we'll probably pop in and say, hi. 'Cause,
Hey, what's up?
You know, We like to do that on the holidays. So we'll probably do that on the holiday.
Okay.
But other than that, that's the plan for the week. Couple of shows, couple of days off, some Christmas, some food and cookies.
Yes.
I think it'll be all good.
Yeah, it will be. If there's cookies involved, it'll be a good time.
Mm-hmm. And there's plenty of cookies involved.
I know.
All right. Well, good morning. Hi, Chantel.
Hey, Josh. This is some good news for you.
Mm-hmm.
They're making a live-action Skeletor.
Okay.
Have you heard
Live
about this?
action.
Yes, live action.
Live action seems like an interesting choice.
Why?
I don't know. It's such a huge, iconic animated thing that seems interesting to me.
It's called, I don't know if this is what it's called. It's the upcoming live-action film of Masters of the Universe.
Okay,
But
now
that's-
I knew they were doing that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, but there will obviously be a Skeletor in there. I didn't know
Yeah.
if they were doing an offshoot of.
Oh, okay.
Do you see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. No, this is the one that they're doing. Do you know who's playing Skeletor?
No, I don't.
Jared Leto.
I disagree with that choice.
Why?
I don't think he's the right choice.
Why? Jared Leto will always be to me Jordan Catalano from My So-Called Life. And my 15-year-old heart will always love him.
Jared Leto.
I don't
mean,
know who's going to be playing He-Man in this. It won't say. So I don't know if maybe, oh no, they did tell me. Nicholas Galitzine and Allison Brie is Evelyn.
Yeah,
That'll be a good choice.
right. Which we talked about that a while ago.
Did we?
When that was announced. Yeah.
I don't remember. I don't remember stuff about Skeletor or He-Man, so it's okay.
IMDb has a poll on here. You can choose which actor should play Skeletor.
Really?
And they
Aw.
just have a ton of stuff.
Poor
I
Jared
just want to
Leto.
see the results.
Why are you being mean to him?
The top three are Andy Serkis at number 3,
I don't know who that is.
Gollum. Willem Dafoe at number
Gollum?
2.
Ew,
yeah.
no.
Yeah, the actor who plays Gollum
Yeah, I
in
know.
Lord of the Rings.
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
Willem Dafoe at number 2.
No, he plays every bad guy.
And Viggo Mortensen overwhelmingly number 1 on this
No.
IMDb poll.
Viggo Mortensen? No. There's no way you could make him the bad guy. He's, what's his name from Lord of the Rings? Everybody, you can't separate that. You know, what's his name? Oh, what's his name from Lord of the Rings?
Also on the list, Alexander Skarsgård.
I don't know who that is.
He played Pennywise.
Okay.
Bryan Cranston, Gary Oldman.
Bryan Cranston would actually be very, very good.
I think it would, because there's got to be a comedic wit.
Yeah.
Like Skeletor he's a weird duck. Ian McKellen's on this list. Again, I read you the top 3. Daniel Craig. There's a whole bunch of people.
Interesting.
Michael Fassbender. Benedict Cumberbatch is on this list. I mean, there's just everybody you could think of on here.
Well, guess what? It's Jared Leto. It's too late. He's already cast. He's already filming. He's already got it.
Okay.
Deal with it. He might be great. Oh my god. I always thought that song said Melikalikimaka is a wise way.
Right.
I just recently learned that it says
Hawaii.
Melikalikimaka is Hawaii's way.
Hawaii's way.
Hawaii's way.
Hawaii's way.
Just say Merry Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Look at what we've learned today.
Hawaii's
And now
way.
I can't unhear the correct version.
Well, that's good. That means you've learned and
I
grown.
have learned.
Look at you.
I know.
Wow.
La-di-da. Pat myself on the back over
Huh.
here.
Hawaii's way.
We, my friend, are done wrapping
The majority.
the majority of it. We forgot the dog presents after we spent.
That's true.
We spent the entire Christmas Story, the movie,
Yeah.
wrapping presents. And then we went, we forgot the dog presents.
It's always fun. We did a little test run. Our daughter said, let's see how she might act on Christmas morning, because we don't know what she's going to do when she's trying to unwrap a present. because we haven't had her at a Christmas yet. And I didn't watch the entire thing, but it seemed like she was excited for one.
Yes.
She's wrapped one of her already toys she has, so she knew what she was trying to do, and she was trying to get it out, right? And so she was.
We thought she was going to go crazy.
Yeah, but she was pretty delicate.
She was pretty delicate.
She wasn't crazy about it.
Last dog that we had loved Christmas, and patiently waited for her presents, and then would get her presents, and then very delicately would open her present.
Hold them with her hand and rip a little bit. It was very fun to watch.
So this dog, our terrorist dog.
Oh, whatever.
She is a lunatic. We thought she was going to really go hog wild on the present, but she did okay.
Yeah, she did all
right. She didn't
right.
go totally crazy.
We'll see what happens
she had some fun.
in a couple of days when she is opening new stuff and also treats. That's going to be...
That's going to be the big tell, won't it?
Right.
I got to get to these treats.
I got to get these treats out.
She loves treats. Treats make that dog's world go round.
But then, additional shopping stuff we got to wrap up. I can't believe I got to say that out loud. Like, I got to go shopping today.
I do too. I thought we were like totally done.
No, there's more to do.
Just a couple of things.
I know.
Not a lot.
But there was some stuff we couldn't do yesterday, so you got to get it done, before Christmas.
2 days before Christmas.
Might as well.
Here we go.
I mean, we've been full on Christmas shopping days before. Like, had nothing done, had to get it all done within a few days. So this is no big deal.
Yeah, this is easy.
As you get closer to the holiday, the numbers trickle. But you do see a lot of the same people when you go to a couple of the stores. You go, hey, weren't you just at the last store I was at? Yeah, that happened to us. Yeah, that happened to us over the weekend.
Oh, I didn't pay any attention to that.
There were some people that was like, oh, saw you over there. Now I see you over here. Hey, what's going on? Good to see you. We're on the same shopping
list
right now.
Good luck on your quest.
Yep.
May the odds be ever in your favor.
Exactly. It is the Hunger Games out there.
No, because we went out. People were friendly.
Yeah.
People were nice. Everybody's just trying to do their
thing. For
the
most part.
Yeah.
But anyway, good luck if you're still out there shopping it right now. We'll see you in a little while.
If you're
we'll
done,
bump into each other at the stores.
High five to you.
Yeah.
Good job.
Good for you.
Good for you.
From the good news file, I have found this story earlier this month. Runners in Jackson, Tennessee embraced the holiday spirit. They had their annual Ugly Sweater 5K and 1 mile holiday run.
5K and 1 mile.
Yeah, so you can do either, right? Ugly sweaters, you can run the 5K or you can do the 1 mile.
Okay.
The race had 125 participants wearing their most outrageous holiday sweaters to support a charity dedicated to helping children in foster care. It's a great cause. Runners were encouraged to bring a toy or donate $10, which adds a little touch of generosity to the event. And it ended up raising money and drawing attention to the charity. It was also a ton of fun for the runners. They got hot cocoa. They had a shoe decorating station. They had a big photo booth, which is kind of fun. One runner said, it's all about having fun and giving back, which I think makes sense. And the proceeds from the race will help provide a warm, welcoming environment for children entering foster care, which I think is incredibly important.
Super important.
So I like your cause. I like that some people showed up and you got to have an Ugly Sweater 5K and 1 mile holiday run.
And a shoe decorating station.
So you could...
I decorated some shoes once.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you decorate?
Oh, they were little canvas shoes.
Okay.
And I put puffy paint on them.
Okay. How'd it go?
Great.
Cool. Very good.
It was not for a good cause.
It was just because you wanted some fun shoes?
Yeah.
I see. Well,
so good
anyway,
for those people
pretty
for
fun.
helping out a good cause.
Yep. Way to go, Jackson, Tennessee. It's good news to get you going.
You found me a hat yesterday or Saturday over the weekend.
Yeah. Yep. It's a good hat. It's a hat that not only fits on your head, but fits you.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
It's if it had a little raccoon on it, it would be even that much more perfect. We need to get a little raccoon on it.
The kids didn't understand why you called me a raccoon, so maybe explain that.
I explained that to Emery, and then she went, oh, now that makes a whole lot more sense.
Yeah, so explain what you mean.
when it comes to trash, you sure do talk a lot of it, like a raccoon.
Only when it comes to football.
Nope, that's not true.
Why?
But mostly when it comes to football.
Give another example that I talk
Anytime you're in a competition.
Yeah, but I usually lose those competitions.
You usually lose football, too.
Are you even serious right now? Are you even serious?
See? So, and it's real easy to bring the raccoon out. The raccoon is very much near the surface at all times.
Okay, that's true.
If there is any competition, whether it be pickleball or cornhole or
it's the only
darts,
thing I have because I know I'm going to be terrible at the game.
So you bring out this raccoon.
I should be in a trash talking competition. I bet I would win that.
You're not, but that's the part about it is that you're not good at the trash talk. You just throw garbage everywhere.
Ouch.
You just throw trash everywhere.
Ouch.
Like there's no strategy to it. There's no.
You don't have trash talking strategy.
Oh,
you just say whatever comes to your mind.
If you're a crazy raccoon, yes, that is correct. So this hat is perfect for a couple of reasons. One, you are with me, co-hosts on Wake Up Classy 97 on Classy 97.
Yes.
And the hat says classy.
Yes.
Until kickoff. And that's when you become a raccoon. That's the whole thing. It's the perfect hat.
I'm kind of upset that you don't think I'm good at trash talking.
You do it a lot.
I've made people cry before.
Who?
I don't. That's a lie.
I think you've made anyone cry.
No, I haven't. But it'd be pretty cool if I did.
Would it?
No.
I don't think that's what you're going for.
I actually like that. But I always thought I was pretty good at trash talking. And now I feel sad.
A raccoon would.
You've ruined my Christmas.
No, I have not. Because you're still going to keep talking trash like a raccoon.
I'm not going to stop.
No, I know.
Classy until kickoff.
Classy until kickoff.
Don't know what you're talking about. I didn't talk any trash yesterday during football games. None. Some.
Yeah. I believe the fact that you were playing against my cousin's favorite team alone was some trash you talked there, raccoon.
That's a lie. I said good luck.
Yeah. And then you said,
you're going to need it.
And then he said, yeah, good luck to you too. And you said,
luck.
Where we're going, we don't need luck.
Don't need luck.
See, this is you.
And then I said sorry for your loss because they lost.
Right.
Those
so
Seahawks.
Sorry for your loss.
Sorry, Seahawks.
Come on.
You lost. You lost to the Vikings.
No, see, this is it. Milk cartons, banana peels. You're just chucking it all on the grass. It's just a mess. You just garbage everywhere. Like a raccoon.
I don't know how to change.
You don't need to change.
This is
don't
who
change.
I am.
Don't change. Never change. No, that's not. I'm not trying to make you change. I'm just trying to make you aware of who you are.
Oh, I know. I know who I am. I know everything I am.
You're a raccoon.
Sure.
Hey, you want to talk some trash?
Yeah. Who wants to get in a competition with me?
No one.
Let's do this.
No.
We were out shopping on Saturday, and what I noticed at this one particular store, it was kind of funny. This particular store that we were shopping at is mostly, it's a craft store.
Yeah.
So there's fabric and crafts, and you don't see a lot of men there.
Like on any given day?
Yeah.
I frequent a lot of those stores because that's also where you get art supplies.
Yeah,
and so
that's true.
for watercolor or any of that kind of stuff, you want canvas, like
it's not that you don't
grab
see
all
men
that stuff
there.
Yeah, no, I get it. You usually see, I would say, accompanied by a family or a significant other or something. You don't often see them wandering around alone with the kids like we did on the weekend.
Yeah, there was a lot of men there by themselves.
Right. Wandering,
on the weekend.
looking for ideas, trying to last minute shop. There was a lot of that.
We could have stopped and offered some assistance.
They looked like they didn't need it.
No.
They also weren't asking for it.
They were not asking for
They were
it.
like, hey,
and I don't
I'm
want to
looking
give
for a good idea.
unsolicited advice.
Right.
Because then if I give unsolicited advice to Emery, she calls me the mom train, and then she choo-choos at me.
She does. She says, choo-choo. Choo-choo.
So I've learned that lesson of not giving unsolicited advice. Hey, if you were a man and you were shopping for your wife at a craft store over the weekend, I hope you found what you were looking
Right.
for.
And we saw you.
We knew the work you were putting in.
Right. Yeah, you're busy. We get it. We get it.
Good luck.
And
I hope you found
hopefully.
something good.
If not, I'll see you out there today later on when I'm wandering around by myself trying to
And
figure things
if you
out.
didn't find, hopefully you got a gift receipt so that they could take it back and get something that they really wanted.
Smart. Smart idea.
The kids told me over the weekend that they had ideas for me, but they waited too long. And so they were going to order
I still don't know
some
what
stuff.
that means.
Well, I found out, I don't know Beck told me what Emery's idea was. I don't know if she wanted him to tell me.
I'm not answering any questions. I'm not telling anybody anything. I'm not.
It was something she was going to buy for both of us. And she reached out to a friend of ours to get some advice on how to order.
I don't want to know.
You don't want to know?
I don't want to know. No.
All right.
It's Christmas time.
She didn't do it.
You don't know that.
She didn't. She didn't have time.
Well, secrets, man.
Ugh.
We got to talk about you and secrets.
What about it?
You're constant.
I am not.
Psst, hey, would you get this person?
That's just a joke.
Hey, no, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
You're saying that now.
Josh,
Chantel,
why do you always make me out to look like a bad guy?
I'm not making you to look out.
You kind of make me look like a dork.
No, that's not the goal at all. You got a problem when it comes to secrets.
You got a problem.
Well, see, here we go.
I do. I don't like secrets.
I know.
Rather than not liking, I don't like when lots of people know secrets, and I don't. I don't being.
Yeah, it's the holidays.
Yeah,
Deal with it.
I don't like being the only one that doesn't know the secret.
Deal with it.
I get FOMO.
You're gonna find out in 2 days. You'll be fine.
That's too many days to wait.
You are ridiculous.
So, what's underneath the tree?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Good.
Saturday morning, you and I, we were running a couple of errands. We were out and about kind of early. We thought we'd grab some breakfast. We were downtown in Idaho Falls, and we swung into City Bagels. And if you've ever been there before, you know when you walk in, you have to line up to order.
Yes.
And then they have some tables on like the main floor, and then you can go upstairs, and they have some more tables up there.
Uh-huh.
Explain to me, and now we got our sandwiches to go, but if you and I were planning on going in there to sit down, we would go and we would order, and then you work your way down the sort of the deli line, you pay for your stuff, and then you go find a seat. Is that correct?
Yes.
Is that the correct order of things to do?
Yes.
So if you have a group of people, let's say there's 6 of you, and you're in line behind 3 groups of people, and you've got a group of 6 people, is it appropriate to go pick a table and put your coats on it to hold that spot when you're behind 2 or 3 other groups in line that are going to be looking for a table once they pay? Because that happened.
I'm of 2 minds.
And I watched it happen, and I felt like, no, that's inappropriate behavior, because you're gonna block out the seating area for people in line in front of you because you want to save a spot for the group you're with.
Right, but there's no rules that say you can't do that.
I'm asking about etiquette.
I get it, and that's just common
courtesy.
But I have done that in the past.
Okay.
I've done that before, where you have a large group and you want to make sure you have a table when you get done, and you know that there's a long line in front of you, and you know that by the time you get finished paying, that there's not going to be a seat available.
So I'm watching this happen, and I'm looking around, and I'm thinking, like, because I knew we were going to get ours to go, but I don't know about the people behind us and the people behind them.
Yeah.
And then the group of, 6 or 8 or whatever that was behind them.
Yeah.
But I was looking around the restaurant, and the tables were full. There were not a lot of options for places to sit.
That place is always full.
Right. So so I was thinking to myself, hey, if we get up here and pay, I'm going to go move their coat. Like, that's
No
rude.
way.
That's super rude.
You were going to move their coats? That's more rude.
Is it?
Yeah, I would have ran
You're
away
holding place.
if you had done that.
I know you would have. And I wouldn't have done that.
I would have said, I'm not with him.
Because I'm not that guy. But that's pretty rude, I think.
I don't think it's rude. I think it's inconsiderate.
Okay.
But
We're working on synonyms here, but that's fine. I was unimpressed. I'll say that.
Okay.
I was not impressed by that behavior. I was a little put off.
Well, and it's Saturday before Christmas. You have to realize that places are going to be busy.
Yeah.
There's going to be an influx of people at any given place. So plan ahead and have a plan B just in case your plan A doesn't work out.
I just didn't care for the run ahead and plant my flag. This is my property.
Yeah.
Stay away. I don't like that attitude.
Yeah.
And it was very much on display. And
I
it
did not see
spoiled
that.
my Saturday breakfast.
Did it really?
Well, we left, so I didn't have to sit and watch what happened because the people after us probably didn't have somewhere to sit.
Oh.
And the people after them probably had to wait for somewhere to sit. And I think that's rude because they took up 2 tables instead of waiting for something to open for them to sit at. They hurried and ran in, threw coats down to say, this is where we're sitting.
It didn't spoil my breakfast.
Yeah, because you didn't know what was going on.
I didn't know what was going on, but also my breakfast was delicious.
Breakfast was fine. Yeah, I had no problem with the breakfast. It was depressing to watch. That's all.
Sorry, Josh.
I
don't know what the rules are. I have done that before.
Wait in
Would
line.
I say that it's the best thing to do? No, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Get in where you fit in, I suppose.
Yeah, that's how the world's working. There's a bunch of people going, I'm going to get mine.
No, I hope everybody had a place to sit.
Me too. Worries me.
Does it?
Yeah, it bums me out.
You're still concerned about
Yeah,
it?
still bums me out.
Oh.
There was this display, if you want to call it that, I guess, of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds.
It was a parade.
Yeah, of UTVs all lit up.
UTV/ATV.
Yeah, there were a couple of ATVs, but
There
a
was
lot of side-by-sides.
There was a golf cart. There was a K-truck.
There was, that was cool. There was that little Jeep-looking thing that you fell in love with.
I really liked that thing.
You were like, I like that.
I did like that. We're talking
Hundreds
about
of
the UTV light parade on Friday night down by the Riverwalk in Idaho Falls.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun.
Yeah, I mean, we stood there and waved. Our daughter and her friend yelled at every single one of them and cheered them on, I should say.
400 plus
Yeah.
entries.
I did quick math.
Did you?
Because I wanted to find out how much money went past. And so I looked at the average cost of a side-by-side. And on average, now again, there are some that are less, there are some that are considerably more, plus people have done all kinds of modifications, and this doesn't count the lights and the generators and any of the other stuff that went into decorating any of this. Just the UTVs alone, the average cost is $15,000 average.
Okay.
And so I multiplied that by 400, which was a rough estimate, and it's over $6 million. So easily over $6 million worth of ATVs
that
and
we saw.
UTVs driving
I
by.
think it's hilarious that you did the math on that.
Aren't you curious about stuff
Not
like that,
at
though?
all.
You're
Nope.
not?
Nope.
Oh, I was super curious about it.
I told Emery and her friend to dress up warm before we went so that they wouldn't be cold. And I said, wear snow pants. And they said, snow pants? You're crazy. We're not wearing snow pants. Guess who was cold?
Oh, they both were.
Not me.
They also didn't wear coats, which
No, they
would have
didn't.
helped.
Because they're teenagers, so coats.
Right.
Ew.
They had on hoodies, and I gave them a blanket, and that was what they had for the hour.
I was not cold.
I was fine.
Toasty warm.
My toes got a little bit chilly because I wasn't wearing the right socks in my shoes.
Yeah, same
that's it.
here.
Other than that, I was fine.
And it lasted, we were only there for about an hour.
Yeah, tops.
And it was fun to see the creativity that every ATV, UTV had on there. We saw some reindeer that flew.
Yeah, some that could like raise and lower. Like what they had done is taken the snowplow rig that lifts and lowers the snowplow.
Smart.
And attached some arms to it with a reindeer so they could raise and lower the reindeer on it. Yeah, no, there's some real smart stuff.
One of them had a snow machine on it, so
I
it was
really
actually
like that.
snowing.
Yeah, a snowmaking machine. Just a snow machine.
Oh, that's
which
what
is
called
a different thing.
Snowmobiles.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was a snowmaking machine, which was fun because then as it went by, it was like snowing. It was cool.
It was fun.
Yeah.
I had a great time.
It was interesting.
Like I said, it lasted about an hour, so it was a quick, not a waste of time, but it was just like
yeah.
in and out kind of situation. Sometimes
Right.
parades last hours, and then
True.
you go, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What else was I going to say?
I don't know.
We were down in an area where they were giving out free lights and free
we
hot
had
cocoa.
these little light wands.
It
They
was
were cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
It was a fun time. I enjoyed myself.
Well, good. It was. It could easily become a go stand outside and be cold, or
If you wear your snow pants.
listen.
I'm listening.
Maybe between now and next year, there's a side by side in our future, and then we could be in it.
I don't necessarily think I want a side by side.
Let's rent one and see what you think.
I've been on one. I know what they're like. Here's the thing, Josh.
Huh?
We don't have anywhere to store it.
Right.
Then you have to buy a trailer to haul it where you want to go if you want to take it camping.
Right.
No, I'm kiboshing. This is me kiboshing. We don't need this. We don't need this.
Okay.
This is not going to happen.
But then you could be in a parade.
It's fine. We're okay. I'd rather watch the parade. How about that?
I already have the generator for the lights.
No.
So we got half of it.
No, we'll just be parade watchers.
All right.
We're good. I like watching the parade. Plus, then also I don't have another bill to pay.
There is that.
How about that?
There is that. That's a pretty good important part. That's a good important part. Anyway. All right. Well.
Snow pants are not
maybe.
crazy, by the way. If you're cold, wear
Snow pants aren't crazy. Maybe we'll have a UTV. Probably not.
Probably not.
But also maybe.
Nope.
All right.
Nope.
Maybe under the tree.
No.
We'll see.
No. Prepare to be disappointed.
We shall see. We happen to be in Pocatello. What is that? Saturday?
Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday, and we grabbed some lunch in the afternoon. Went to a place we haven't been in quite a while. Went to Wingers. Wingers.
We actually really loved that place when we lived there.
Yeah, we have a long history of that
still do
place.
like it.
Yeah, but when we lived in Pocatello, for sure, we went there often.
We went there maybe a week after Beck was born.
Yeah.
That was our first outing as new parents.
Uh-huh.
And we had
20
no idea
some odd years ago.
what we were doing. And we said, we'll never leave the house again. They were like, do you want a sling for your baby bucket?
I don't know what
and
that
we
means.
said, yes, but I don't know how it works. Anyway,
We're sitting there,
I digress.
and they've got a couple of TVs going.
Uh-huh.
Did you look up the TVs at all?
Did I look them up?
Did you look up at them?
Yeah, they were kind of far away, so I couldn't necessarily.
Okay.
One was a sports
Yes.
thing that was happening.
That's right. Did you look at what sports were being played?
Well, yeah, I did, because there were some NFL games being played on Saturday, I was like, what? That caught me off guard.
Yeah, but they weren't airing that.
No, I wanted to watch the Ravens play.
Yeah. What were they airing instead? Do you know?
No, I want to say I didn't look at it too closely. I don't know.
They had on ESPN The Ocho. Do you know what that is from?
No.
The movie Dodgeball. With Jason Bateman, and he's a host of ESPN The Ocho covering the dodgeball tournament. So it was a joke in the movie that there was this ESPN 8, The Ocho, and they covered bizarre sports, including dodgeball. Well, they happened to be airing soccer golf.
Soccer golf?
Yes. So a golf course, but they have taken the cup on the green where the golf ball goes.
Yeah.
And it's much bigger. And you kick a soccer ball instead of swing a club.
Bro.
And you count kicks and you try to get it into the giant cup.
I want to play.
I thought it looked great. So I was watching that for a little while, which was fun. And then this morning I said, I know they had other games on there, but we were only there during soccer golf, so I didn't get to see many of them. So I started looking up some of the other things that get covered on the Ocho.
Yeah, what other games?
Listen to this.
Kickball.
They have the Red Bull 400.
What is that?
It is a 400-meter race to the top of a ski jump.
No.
They're very steep.
Yeah, no.
Very steep, and you just have to get up there first. And they have a whole bunch of people start at the bottom, and you race to the top of the thing.
Oh, no.
It's called the Red Bull 400.
Why is it called the Red Bull 400?
Because Red Bull's the sponsor, and it's a 400-meter race to the top of a ski jump.
You don't have to, slam a Red Bull before you start running.
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, that's just, Red Bull does some weird stuff, like the Flutog and the boxcar race and all that other stuff.
Okay.
There is artistic cycling.
What is that?
Think synchronized swimming or artistic swimming, but on bicycles. And I'm talking you're on one wheel, pulling a wheelie, pedaling backwards, synchronized with other people doing exactly the same thing. It's fascinating.
How can you watch this stuff?
The Ocho.
But can I access that?
This stuff's online. Oh, yeah. You can see that all of these I looked up this morning are Real Sports online.
I want to watch all of these.
There are two that I thought were very, very, very funny. And one of them is called Sandwich Wrestling, which I think is fantastic because there is one sandwich, there are two wrestlers, and whoever takes a bite of the sandwich first wins.
Oh, we could play this in real life.
I thought you might be into sandwich wrestling.
I'm going to write this down.
I've already written it down.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to play this.
And then Find the Duck.
We got to play this on Christmas with our kids.
Find the Duck.
Okay. How does that one work?
3 people are blindfolded in kind of like a gaga ball pit.
Okay.
Right? And there is one duck walking around.
A real duck?
A real duck.
Oh,
Find
no.
the duck.
What if the duck flies out of the gaga pit?
He didn't look too interested in flying away. He just kept walking around.
No one wins.
I didn't see anyone find the duck. It's probably a timed event. Anyway, they have many, 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 many more. Many more.
Okay. I love this channel. This is officially my favorite channel.
I knew you'd be into the Ocho.
I gotta find where I can find this.
So they do a new presentation every summer.
This has given me so many ideas.
I know. Every summer they do a new presentation of different sports and different coverage for a couple of weeks. But right
wrestling.
now they got that going on. So, yeah.
What kind of sandwich is it?
I didn't notice.
Because that actually makes a difference. If you're going to be wrestling over a tuna fish sandwich, no thank you. You can have the first bite.
You're going to forfeit?
Yeah.
It's not how it works.
No, but I'm not going to take a bite of that sandwich first. But if you got a peanut butter and jelly.
Now, what if it's also wrapped up?
Cheese?
What if it's wrapped in deli paper as well? So there's wrestling plus unwrapping plus a bite.
Oh. I kind of want to play this on Christmas.
Sandwich wrestle?
Yep.
All right. Take a little bit of that home.
Sandwich wrestling tournament.
I don't know if it needs to be a
you
tournament.
And me, and then the kids, and then whoever
I don't know
is the winner from those two teams.
I don't think our kids are going to want to get in on sandwich wrestling as much as you are.
I know. The kids never like my ideas. But here's the thing. I come home with all these fun ideas, and they go, ugh. And then guess what?
I know.
10 minutes later, everyone's laughing, having a good time.
I know. I've been a part of that for lots of years.
And then I say, I'm never bringing games again because you guys are ungrateful.
It might be messy.
We like the games.
Maybe we don't do it as a full-on sandwich. Maybe it's just like a bread.
No.
Bite the bread.
No, it's got to be a sandwich. It's called sandwich wrestling, not bread wrestling.
We can make it up. We can change it however you want.
It's got to be peanut butter and jelly, like a sloppy peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Gross. I don't want to clean that up.
Jelly dripping on your fingers?
No. I don't want to clean that up.
What are the rules?
I don't know.
Is the sandwich sitting on a...
It'd have to be in hand.
You would have to each have a hand on it, right?
I would think.
And then you try to
Yeah.
Somebody's going to get bit in the hand.
Probably. It's a risk of sandwich wrestling.
We'll report back later.
Okay. Well, so it turns out I got some new information yesterday.
What's your new information?
Well, in the middle of wrapping presents, there's this box, and it had been hiding away, and I pulled out this box, and I put it on the bed, and I grabbed a knife, and you went, whoa, 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 don't open that box. And I said, okay. And you said, turn around. Go away. Go away. And proceeded to take an item out of the box or two or whatever and say, okay, now you can turn around. And then you hid away the rest of the box. And I said, what's the deal? And you were like, oh, this is a thing. So you and I had come to an agreement that we were going to sort of furlough our Christmas expenditures on one another this year in preparation for our big anniversary coming up in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
And so we wanted to do something nice there. But apparently, prior to that conversation, you had purchased a gift.
I purchased that gift for you before we agreed that we weren't going to do gifts for one another.
Right.
So it doesn't count.
So I found out new information. It doesn't count. This isn't girl math. This is not how this works.
Yeah.
It counts. And if I don't have a gift, then I look like a fool.
No.
Yeah.
I never make you feel that way.
No, I understand you don't make me feel that way. But that's what's going to happen to me on Christmas morning if there is a gift from you to me and not one going the other way. So, yeah.
But that's not necessary. That's
it's necessary. Because I learned new information. And I'm not falling into this trap.
It's not a trap.
Feels a little trappy.
I bought you that gift a long time ago, and then we said we weren't going to be doing
Not that long
gifts.
ago.
Yes, sir.
Like a couple of weeks. That
No.
box has been in hiding.
No, that box
Yeah.
has been in hiding for much longer than that. I can look it up and find out when I ordered that.
A couple of weeks.
Oh, bro. Here's the thing.
Bro. So, in addition to the last minute shopping that I had to get done anyway, I also have.
You don't.
Yes, I do.
This is not a trap. I will not be offended if there isn't a present for me to open from you on Christmas
There will
morning.
be. Because
I promise you, it's not a trap.
It's fine.
And it's not even that big of a prize.
It doesn't matter.
Something.
That's not even the point.
Oh.
New information came a flooding my way. Let's just not do anything. Except I'm going to do something.
Except I already did it before we decided we
Right.
weren't going to do anything. So it doesn't
information that you could have said, hey, but I did, just so a heads up, I did have a thing already.
I didn't tell you because I didn't want you to worry about finding me something.
Well,
That's
too
why.
late. Too
You weren't
late.
supposed to find that box.
I knew about the box. The box I put where the box was. I knew it existed. I hid it away because there wasn't room elsewhere. I knew about the box. I just assumed the box had all contents for the kids, not a mix and mingle.
It was one gift for Beck, one gift for you.
Uh-huh.
There was one gift in there for you.
Okay.
Just one.
For sure.
For sure.
Look
For
me
sure.
in my eyes.
Yes, it's one gift.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. This is not a trap. I promise.
I'm telling you.
I'm telling you.
I'm not looking the fool.
Oh.
So just be prepared. And I'll be sure to let you know that I got something and it's wrapped and put away, but that you can't know about it or what it looks or touch it or any of that stuff.
What are you talking about?
Until Christmas morning. Because I know how you get about presents and surprises. So be prepared.
You be prepared.
I am
prepared too.
You're prepared ahead of me. I'm getting prepared because of this new information.
Honestly, Josh, don't even stress about it.
I'm already stressed about it.
No,
I've been
yeah.
stressed about it since I found out there was something in that box. So
why? You don't get stressed about stuff.
Except this.
Oh, Josh, don't even. Don't even.
Should I even? I can't decide. Should I even?
You can't. You shouldn't.
Well, I'm gonna.
You shouldn't even.
I'm evening. We were in Pocatello on Saturday where we went to a matinee of Play.
Initially we're going to go to this matinee or this show last week. But
Somebody got
sick.
Somebody got sick.
And went to the ER.
Yeah.
So I had to forego that play. And our good friend Tracy is in that play.
Right.
And I said, Tracy, help. I really want to see this play that you're in. Please help. And so she transferred our
Made it
tickets.
happen.
So we were able to go see it. And I'm so glad she did because it was hilarious.
It was. It's done. It's run. The show's run. It's done now, so you can't go see it, unfortunately. But it's called Every Christmas Story Ever Told, and it was that
And then
some. Yeah, which was fun. It kind of there was plenty of Charles Dickens in there. There was the Charlie Brown Christmas made an appearance.
They did. It was basically a bunch of our favorite Christmas shows,
abridged.
books, all kinds of Christmas traditions.
Yeah, TV shows, all kinds of things.
Smashed together in an hour and a half.
Yeah.
It was hilarious
Super fun.
and funny, and we had a great
And that's
time.
how we ended up in Pocatello for a good chunk of Saturday, which then led to you learning about sandwich wrestling. So
Sandwich wrestling is the best.
I know I feel bad like talking about it because it's over, and I can't be like, you got to go check out this show.
Oh,
But
I
it's,
know.
it was
I do
very
feel
good.
sad about it because it was a sold out show when we went there.
And then they closed Saturday night. That was the final show. So we saw the show before the final show.
It's a 3-man production, 3-woman man production.
Three actors.
3 actors
Right.
involved in it,
Right?
and it was
Playing all the parts.
good. They
Some
did
playing 2 parts at once. Super fun. Super fun. If you get a chance to check out that show, I don't know, next year or something, do it. It's a good show. It's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, they did a smash up at the very end. It was a smash up of "It's a Wonderful Life" and "Christmas Carol."
Correct.
His Jimmy Stewart impression,
Spot on.
our friend Ted's Jimmy
Ted's-
Stewart impression,
Mm-hmm.
pretty spot on,
Yeah.
bud.
Well done. You nailed it. Wow. A lot of that.
Your George Bailey was pretty good.
Yeah, that's correct. I forgot to tell you
What?
when I was browsing through sports on the Ocho,
Yeah.
there is an Excel championship.
What?
Yeah, Microsoft Excel Championship.
What? So you can do all kinds of spreadsheets and competitions for spreadsheets?
Yeah, that's correct. It is the Microsoft Excel World Championship. It is a real thing. And I don't think it's happened for 2024 just yet, but the 2023 finals happened.
Okay.
I was just trying to look and see. It says here that the tournament has a series of qualification rounds followed by playoff rounds and the live finals that happen in Las Vegas.
What?
Yeah, it's a big deal.
It is a big deal.
Yeah. And you make spreadsheets, I guess.
I do like to make a good spreadsheet.
I'm trying to figure out what it is because I'm looking at like a bunch of gaming PCs running Excel. And I'm going, that's a little
here's the
overkill.
thing. I wouldn't say that I am Excel spreadsheet competition worthy.
You don't think so?
I know maybe 10 things to do on a spreadsheet,
Mm-hmm.
and I do them well, but I don't know the ins and outs of spreadsheets.
Like, could you make the formulas and stuff? Like, that's
I
a
can
lot
make
of the
some
formulas are going to be in
not
there.
all of them.
Yeah.
I have a Christmas spreadsheet, and I take great pride in it.
I've seen it. I haven't looked too closely because you always hide it away.
Well, because it's got secrets on it.
Right. Secrets of information that needs to come to my attention days before it does.
No, listen. Here's the thing. I was telling Beck this because he and I were out shopping for you, and we were just chatting, and I said, here's the thing about being a parent. I go, when you're a parent and you have to shop for presents for your kids, and Santa's his own thing. Santa brings what Santa brings, but
Sure.
the parents bring kids presents too sometimes. And you have to at least get the number of presents
I
the
see what you're
same
saying.
amount, or you have to get the total of the gifts.
So your spreadsheet is to keep track of all
It's to
of
keep
this.
track of all of that. And
I
then
see.
to like remember like co-worker presents, family presents.
Neighbors, ideas,
All of that.
things like that.
Because
Okay, yeah.
there's going to be things that slip through the cracks. And if I don't write it down, then I will absolutely forget all of that. The thing on the spreadsheet that I found out was that you had wrapped one more gift for Beck that I don't have listed on the spreadsheet.
Yeah,
and
that's
I
an
cannot
interesting thing, isn't it?
figure out what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And we went through,
Yeah.
and I said, what?
We'll just find out in a couple days.
Oh, no, it's not a big deal, right?
Yeah.
It's no big deal, but it is kind of driving me a little bit crazy because I take pride in the fact that I can keep track of it all, and I write it down when I have it so that I don't forget, and
You're missing
I
data.
make this list.
You're missing data.
I'm missing data, and it's driving me crazy. What is that missing piece of data?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't know. I've been thinking about it. I can't figure it out.
I can't figure it out either. And you were the one that wrapped the majority of the presents.
I did. I know.
So
and
you
we
should
went
know.
through the list, and I went, yeah, all that's correct.
Huh.
But there's one that I'm not thinking of. I think I just figured it out.
What is it?
I'm not going to tell you right now. I think I just figured it out, though.
Oh, great. Oh, great. My data
Maybe
will
I'll
be
keep
complete.
it to myself
Bro,
and give it to you a day late.
why would you do that? I
don't know.
got a feeling this missing
I think I know what it is.
piece. That's fantastic, Josh. But I have on here, I've got like,
Are you looking at it right now?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
Everything's color-coded. You've got a lot going on there.
I know, because I like spreadsheets.
All right.
Now, when I have ideas for, like, when it first starts out, I have ideas, and then those are listed in black. And then as they're completed, they get color-coded, changed.
I see.
And so then I go, oh. There's a kind of still a lot of black on this list, which means I had a lot of really good ideas, and I either ran out of time or money or found something different. And so then I go, okay, that's fine. I'll use that for next year.
That's a good idea.
And then I'll just copy and paste for next year.
I told you how to make a new tab.
Yeah. Well, I know how to make new tabs.
Right, but to duplicate tabs. So
I
you
didn't
don't
know
have
how
to copy and paste.
Yeah, I copied and I've been copying and pasting, and you said, no, you can just duplicate.
Just do this.
And I went, what?
I know. Opening up a whole new world of spreadsheets for you.
Are you talking about,
Yeah,
bud?
I know. I know. Well, congrats on your spreadsheet, and
Thank you.
new information coming your way here shortly.
Yes. Missing data entered.
Hello.
Hi. You didn't give me the nod to
I
say
did.
we
I
were
went like
ready.
this. You weren't looking.
I didn't see.
I went, yeah, anytime. Whenever you're ready. Go ahead. Do your thing.
We were kind of trying to decide what we were going to eat for Christmas dinner this year. We don't like the traditional kind of meal. We like to mix it up a bit.
Yeah.
So we decided that we were going to do a pretty, what do I want to say? Like a pretty extensive spread of breakfast. We're going to have a fantastic
That's on Christmas
breakfast.
morning.
Yeah, that's what I said, didn't I?
You said Christmas dinner, but that's fine.
Oh.
So it'll be...
No, that's what that's going to be, and then we're going to kind of snack all day
right.
on Christmas.
We're just going to have just stuff. We'll just have food around, and then if we need to make a meal, we've got a couple of things like a mashed potato bar.
We got some ideas.
We got some big ideas. Yeah.
We could. This is a big tradition in Japan. They eat Kentucky Fried Chicken
every Christmas.
for
It's
Christmas
huge.
dinner.
People
It's a
place
big deal.
orders like a year in advance.
Yeah.
It's humongous.
Right.
Humongously popular.
I know. Is it the same in Japan? Like, do they have the same menu, or is it a little bit different? I'm sure it's different. I'm sure they've got a lot of differences, but I don't know why that's such a thing.
Okay. Well, so from an American living in Japan, here's what we know. Sometimes they're better quality than the Western United States versions because of different food standards and things.
Okay.
There are over 1,200 KFC locations throughout Japan. They look very similar to the ones in the U.S. Let's see. They have a boneless garlic soy sauce chicken and
Ooh.
crispy strips.
That sounds nice.
Yep. So they do have a little bit different menu. Their biscuit has a hole in the middle like a donut.
Ooh.
I don't know why, but it does. You could also get nuggets, fries, coleslaw, or a choco pie on the side. So you have different side dish options. Mac and cheese and mashed potatoes. Not available in Japan.
Okay. Here's some other unique traditions from around the world.
Okay.
So in Mexico, they have what's called the Night of the Radishes.
The Night of the Radishes.
It's where people take like huge radishes, like really overgrown radishes, and they carve them into intricate Christmas designs. And there's competitions.
Oh, wow.
And it's a whole festivity where like people take radishes and just carve.
These are phenomenal
They have
statues.
like nativity scenes and Christmas trees. I know, it's pretty
Holy
incredible,
smokes.
right? Then in Iceland, they have what they call the Yule lads.
The Yule lads?
Yep. And these are 13 mischievous elves who visit children during the 13th nights leading up to Christmas.
Okay, all
now,
right.
they can leave small gifts or cause trouble depending on the child's behavior. So some of the Yule lads are nice and some of them are not nice.
These guys look great. I like the Yule lads.
For example, there's one Yule lad called the Gully Gawk.
Mm-hmm.
And he hides in gullies and steals milk from cow sheds.
No, not from your cow shed.
Then there's the sheepcoat Claude, he harasses sheep.
Uh-huh.
Then there is Stubby, and he steals pans with food dried on them eat the crusts.
Gross.
Then there's Spoon Licker.
No, that's
He
not his
steals
name.
unwashed spoons and licks them clean.
Gross.
Then
There he is. I'm looking at him. He's a gross guy.
the pot licker knocks on doors and sneaks into kitchens to clean pots.
Stop.
That's a nice one. He's cleaning pots.
So's the spoon guy. He's cleaning spoons.
The door slammer is known for slamming doors, especially at night. And these all have Icelandic names, but I'm not going to attempt. The skur gobbler has a huge appetite for skur, which is Iceland's traditional yogurt. They can also leave small gifts in shoes, but if the child has been naughty, they leave a rotten potato instead.
Oh, that's what you get. That is what you get.
I haven't seen pictures of the Yule lads. Look at those guys.
I know. They're pretty cool. You didn't talk about Gryla.
I didn't know about Gryla.
The mother of the Yule lads.
I don't know about her.
An awful ogress who eats naughty children. However, why she hasn't eaten her own unruly sons a long time ago is a riddle. Gryla.
Gryla.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it's not...
or Grilla.
Yeah, I'm sure you're not pronouncing that right.
It's Grilla. I got it right. It's Grilla.
According to the myths, it says that Grilla went through Icelandic towns in order to find naughty children who she would kidnap in a sack.
That's what I'm saying.
So she's probably kidnapped all those Yule lads.
Do you remember Red 1?
Yes.
Grilla was in Red 1.
What was she?
The witch lady. That's Grilla.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Now it's all coming back to me.
Yes. Door slammer. Interesting.
Naughty. I don't want a rotten potato left in my shoe.
There's also a guy named Meat Hook. Oh. These guys are crazy. Mathematically, we have officially crossed over the winter solstice.
Have we?
Yeah, so the 21st is the winter solstice.
That was on Saturday.
And that is the shortest day of the year.
It didn't feel especially short.
Well, it's because we were hustling and bustling. But here's the deal, and I've got this. I have this whole chart that keeps track of sunrise and sunset times.
Okay.
And here's the big deal: is that on the 21st, the length of daylight was 8 hours, 56 minutes, and 50 seconds.
How much was
8
it?
8 hours. 56 minutes and 50 seconds of daylight.
All right.
The remaining of the 24 hours in the day, dark.
Oh.
So about 9 hours of daylight. Okay. About a little less
Just
than.
a little under.
Yep. So that was the 21st. The 22nd, yesterday, 8 hours, 56 minutes, and 54 seconds. 4 seconds more. Already. Today, 8 hours, 57 minutes and 3 seconds. So we're already gaining some seconds here.
Fantastic.
We're gaining more daylight.
We're getting closer to warmth.
However, the tilt of the earth is still to where we aren't getting as much sun as early. So it is going to stay light a little bit later, but it's also going to get dark still a little bit later. So the sunrise doesn't start counting down until January. So it was at 7:59 this morning. By New Year's Eve, it's 8:01. We're still getting later for sunrise. We don't start going the other direction until the 7th of January. Then we start going early and earlier and earlier. By the time we get to the end of January, sunrise will be at 7:45 a.m. and sunset will be at 5:30 p.m. So we're still talking about almost 10 hours over a month. We'll gain about an hour of light over the month of January. So it'll be light for 9 hours and 52 minutes.
Okay.
But you're not gonna notice earlier sun until, I'm gonna tell you, it doesn't break into 6 a.m. until March 4th. That's when the sun will rise at 6:58. So it's still gonna be dark until 7 a.m. until March 4th.
Oh, March feels so far away.
But the sunset will be at 6:20 at night instead of
there's a lot
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of wintry solstice things that you can do that a lot of people say, like they write down like maybe bad intentions that they had or not so great things that happened to them that year, and they write them down, and then they make a bonfire and they burn them in the winter at the winter solstice.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
What else do people do?
I don't know. That's kind of the big deal, is celebrating winter solstice, and there's a good amount of fire involved in that. There is, and that's because it's dark and cold. And so they were like, how are we going to fix the dark and cold? I know one way.
Warmth.
Fire. An
Warmth
icy
and light.
inferno. Yeah.
It wasn't terribly cold that day.
No, I'm just saying that in historically, we have homes and heaters and stuff.
I know, I love it.
Go back in time when you had a cottage or not. You had a cave.
Ugh.
Forget about it.
This says you could burn a Yule log, you could celebrate the lights, you could dine by candlelight, you could make a wreath. These are ways to celebrate. The winter solstice is already passed, but if you missed it and you still want to celebrate, you still can.
Okay. You still can.
I don't know if you burn. I don't know what the rules, what people do. I know there's like some burning of some either bad intentions or you maybe set some good intentions, and then do you burn those? I don't know. I don't remember.
What do you burn on winter solstice?
There you go.
The Yule log.
The Yule log.
Yeah. Reflect on the past before lighting the Yule log. You can reflect on the past year and its lessons. You can let go of the past by throwing dried holly sprigs into the fire that symbolize bidding farewell to the old year. And your Yule log, you can throw acorns and twigs into the fire to symbolize the new year ahead.
Okay.
And then some different people like to take pieces from last year's Yule log and put it into this year's fire to then make a new Yule log for the next year.
A new Yule log.
New Yule log.
I get it.
Yeah, that's all solstice-y stuff.
Okay.
So anyway, welcome to winter officially. I know you've been waiting for it for so long. It is here.
I have been waiting.
And it'll be here until March 21st.
Oh, it's going to be here until
No,
May.
I'm just saying solstice-wise.
Okay. Yeah. But cold weather until June.
All right. It'll be here.
You know Idaho.
It's consistent, and you love it.
It is not consistent. Would you rather?
I know it is.
Oh.
I was about to ask, would you rather this or that? But go on now.
I was waiting for the music.
Would you rather this or that?
Would you rather? This is the last Christmas edition one.
Oh, would you
Until next
rather
year.
this or that last Christmas edition one?
Would you rather wear elf shoes for a day or have Santa's beard for a day?
Santa's beard.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Santa's beard too.
Why?
Because it's warm.
It is nice having a beard.
Because it's going to keep my face nice and toasty.
It does help.
And you can hide cookies in there.
No,
and
I've never done that.
You don't have Santa's beard, do you?
That's fair. I have my beard.
You have your beard, and it's smaller, much smaller than Santa's. There's no cookies to be hid in there.
Crumbs.
Yeah, that's not the same as a full cookie. And I already trip enough on regular shoes. If I had elf shoes, I'd be tripping all day. Girl, you tripping.
But I bet it would sound neat every time you fell down.
Bells.
Do this.
It would be that.
Oh, there she went.
Every time.
Oh, there she went.
But you wouldn't tell because it would make those noise. It would make that bell ringing every time I walk.
Oh, it'd be followed by the thud.
Yeah.
That'd be the big part.
Bells, thud, more bells.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Santa's beard, mainly for the cookies. Hidden cookies.
Would you rather this or that? Well. We've reached the end of the show. We've reached the end of our
kind of
Christmas
our week.
shows.
Yeah.
Kind of the week. We're going to be back on Thursday and Friday. We got a couple days off. We're going to be no show tomorrow and no show Wednesday. But we do hope that you have a very incredibly lovely Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And then we'll be back in the studio on Thursday, post-Christmas, to hang out with you again. If you just so happen to miss us and you just can't stand it. I can't stand it.
And I can't stand him.
Right. Like that. If you just have a real problem and you need some singing in the rain, you should definitely...
Good catch,
I
Josh.
know what you were talking about. You should definitely check out the podcast. It is available everywhere podcasts are available, so you can replay shows all the way back to mid-May if you want. You don't have to go without Wake Up Classy 97 is what I'm saying.
Hey.
Wake Up Classy 97, the podcast, is available everywhere podcasts are available.
I just want to tell you, Josh, to please turn off your alarms for tomorrow and Wednesday. No, but please.
But what about waking up at 5?
I don't want to. It's our day off. I'm turning off my alarms right now.
I'm going to set mine for earlier.
Cool. You're the best.
I mean, because that's when yours go off. So I'll set mine for when yours typically go off. And that way I don't break routine. I like you to wake up early, 5 in the morning.
You're the best.
Yeah.
You are really something else.
Thanks.
Oh, gee. Hey, if you don't have to go to work at all this week, remind yourself to turn off your alarms. You'll thank yourself later.
All right. Well, have a great rest of your Monday. Merry Christmas, and we will see you back here on Thursday.
Stay warm, be safe, and may Santa bring you everything you asked for.
Oh. Happy Christmas.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to Wake Up Classy 97, the podcast. If you enjoy the show, please share, subscribe, and rate the podcast. Wake Up Classy 97 is hosted by Josh and Chantel Tyler and is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com.